higher.
But the biggest misconception I hear from a lot of people is that you need a 20% down payment in order to purchase a home. And I am here to let you know that that is wrong. Hello and welcome back to another YouTube channel. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be talking about how much it really costs to buy a home. I know for some people, this is a very, very scary and dreadful conversation, but it is very important that we have it, especially if you are looking to become a homeowner in the near future. Do know, as I am breaking everything down for you, I am holding your hand right now. We're gonna breathe together and we are going to conquer together. And I say that because this is a very scary topic for many people, but I would rather you guys know than to not know, and you guys walk into this home buying process blinded and unaware of what it will take. For the ones who don't know, my name is Tia and I am a licensed real estate agent in the state of Michigan. And my passion is helping people build generational wealth through home ownership. So I'm going to break this down that I believe not only a first-time home buyer should know, but anybody who is looking to purchase in the near future. Starting off, do know that there are many down payment assistance programs that you may qualify for. But for this video, I am not going to be including any down payment assistance programs. The first thing is your down payment. A down payment is the up cost percentage that you will be paying at the closing table for the purchase of your home. Depending on which loan you qualify for will all depend on your down payment. For FHA, it is a 3.5% down payment. For conventional, it is a 3% down payment. And for VA, it is a 0% down payment. Are you able to have a higher down payment? Absolutely. If you are wanting your mortgage to be lower, then yes, you can absolutely increase your down payment. But the biggest misconception I hear from a lot of people is that you need a 20% down payment in order to purchase a home. And I am here to let you know that that is wrong. It's so important that you are going to a knowledgeable, trustworthy real estate agent that can really give you the details. So for example, let's say that you got pre-approved to purchase a home for $200,000. How much are your down payments going to look like? You have a conventional loan, your down payment with 3% will be $6,000. If you got approved for an FHA loan, your down payment of 3.5% is going to be $7,000. And of course, you guessed it, if you got approved for a VA loan, what is a veteran's loan, you have $0 for your down payment. So if you are a veteran, please use the VA loan, okay? Like, it is going to help your pocket, okay? With your down payment, that is something that your lender is going to discuss with you and let you know the percent that you have to put down for the closing table. Another payment is your closing cost. Your closing cost is going to cover your title insurance as well as your lender's fees. Do know that it is a range between 2% to 5% for closing cost. Let's say that you're using a conventional loan, that's 3%, which we calculated is $6,000. Adding an additional 5% is going to increase it to $16,000. With that, there is a thing called seller's concessions. Seller concessions helps cover a portion of your closing cost, which allows you to bring less money to the closing table. Depending on the market, it is sometimes the best option for you to use seller's concessions if you need it. But do know that seller concessions does weaken your offer, so it is important that you save up as much money as possible so that you do not have to use seller concessions. Seller concessions is there to help the buyers who need it. So what are your upfront costs? Upfront costs are going to be things that you are paying for before we get to the closing table. Your first upfront cost is going to be your earnest money deposit. Earnest money deposit shows the seller that you are very serious about purchasing their home. That earnest money deposit is going to be held in escrow and is going to be used towards your closing cost. So do know that it's not an additional amount, but it's going to be used towards your closing cost. After your earnest money deposit, it will also be a home inspection. The home inspection ranges, it could be $300 to $500 depending on the size of your home. So now that you guys have a ballpark range on how much you should save for, it is important to start planning accordingly. How do you financially prepare? You financially prepare by getting your pre-approval. Getting your pre-approval does not mean that you need to buy a home right then and there. A pre-approval is giving you a ballpark range on how much you can afford, and it can also let you know, okay, do I want to wait or do I want to purchase now? With how much you are pre-approved for, it is also very important to be aware of what your mortgage will be. Now, your mortgage is also going to change depending on the city that you are choosing, and also of course the price of your home. But if $200,000 is your top budget, let's say that you have a max mortgage amount for $1,500, maybe you should be looking at homes that are $150,000 instead of the $200,000. Maybe you should be looking at homes that are $175,000 instead of the $200,000. Do know that just because you are pre-approved for that amount does not mean that you need to use all of that. I tell my clients all the time, do not be house broke, okay? Do not purchase a home that is out of your means and out of your range. You also need to allocate for your other expenses. We know that the economy has skyrocketed, so it's more important for you to purchase a home that you can comfortably afford than having to penny pinch for your other bills. So start saving now, okay? You do not need another pair of shoes. You do not need another outfit. You don't even need a new car, okay? That money can go elsewhere, and you will thank yourself later down the road because you stewarded your finances well and you also had discipline in your spending. Overall, save, save, save. And it is okay if this is going to take you a couple years to get there. That is more than likely the case for a lot of people. So do not feel like this is something overnight. This is going to take a while, depending on your income and depending on your expenses. But if that is a goal of yours, know that you will achieve it. And it's important to start making the steps now for you to get there in the future. Okay, did you guys make it? Okay, yes. No, I'm still holding your hand. Know that this is so achievable for you. I help people all the time, coming from different backgrounds, coming from different incomes. I help people achieve their home buying goals, and know that I could do the same for you. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys are ready to purchase your home, contact your girl. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next video, bye.